it's Ashley Bottoms again from Unregular Radio's Bottoms Up Appetite with Discussion, and I am here today at this year's Fetish Fair Flea Market. I'm going to say that one more time because you may have said, what the hell was that? You heard me right. The Fetish Fair Flea Market. What is a Fetish Fair Flea Market? Well, simply put, it's basically an event where everybody in the kink community comes out to see one another. They buy wares, like you're seeing behind me, a lot of wares, to learn more about the community, to take part in some things, to see demonstrations. It's a total embodiment of the kink community. And although we're restricted to some things we can and cannot show you, I'm going to do my best to bring you as much of this event as humanly possible. I got my press pass, they know we're here, and we are going to get ready to show you the Fetish Fair Flea Market. So let's check it out. Special treat for you guys out there. We're actually here with the founder of this event, Cecilia Tan. This is really cool. I gotta ask, what the hell's going through your head? How did you come up with this?
Okay. I wanted to get all the activists together. That's one of the things I said. And I wanted to get people excited about working together because we had some stuff happen, like the Club Thunderhead raid had happened, where some gay men ran a dungeon in their house, went to jail.
Right.
And it was like, that should have been important to everybody in the whole fetish communities of New England, and people didn't even know about it. It was like, that kind of stuff. So it was like, all right, we got to find a way to get everybody in the room together. What's the one thing that everybody has in common? Shopping.
Guilty. All right, we are here with Caleb Hooker from Fetish Millwork. You custom make all kinds of things. I'm seeing crosses, racks, and whatnot. Tell us about Fetish Millwork.
Well, we're just starting up, and we're just trying to get our feet wet, see what people like and what people don't like.
Okay.
We make all of our stuff custom. Anything you see here, we do any way you want. We'll be happy to ship to you, and anything you can dream up as well.
Oh wow! So basically, you get some crazy ideas.
Yep.
Can you tell us some of them?
I had one person who wanted a chair that folded out into a St. Christopher's cross.
Oh.
At least talking about it.
Was it possible?
It's possible, but it would have been quite pricey.
It's a pricey thing. Now, the one thing that drew me to you is that you have a cross.
Yep.
You actually have a cross. This is one of the fetish crosses. For the uninitiated, could you explain it?
This is St. Andrew's cross.
Okay.
What it is it's from St. Andrew, who was crucified on a cross that was an X instead of a T, which is why it's called the St. Andrew's cross.
Okay.
This one, it breaks down into 5 pieces.
So it breaks down. You can take it with you.
It takes down. It's no bigger than 3 feet long.
Okay.
I also have a freestanding model, which has some bigger pieces. I have a freestanding model which has some bigger pieces, but again, it can take completely down and it folds down to 6 inches flat. This is what's called a shrew's fiddle.
Okay.
It's from the medieval times.
Okay.
And what it was is women who were uppity,
like me,
they got put into here until they calmed down. And how it works.
You may demonstrate on me.
I'll put your hand back.
Oh.
It goes around here, your hands go in front.
Oh.
And it gets locked in like that.
Son of a bitch.
And also, it's essentially a pair of stocks where your hands go forward.
But it's travel. It's like a rack, but you can walk with it.
Yeah.
So in other words, the woman is prohibited from moving her hands or...
And also, they also had a 2-person version for women who weren't getting along.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Now, what is this stuff made of?
This stuff is just, this is all spruce. Spruce. But it can be made out of any sort of wood you want.
How how did you get into this? Obviously, you know how to work around wood and acrylics. How did you get into the fetish aspect of this? Because you go to school for carpentry or take it in school.
Actually,
you don't say, I want to make a cross for a fetish.
I actually went to school to be a chemist.
Okay.
But I always enjoyed woodworking.
Yeah.
And I took a lot of woodworking in high school. And how I got into this is the internet.
Okay.
Just started looking at videos online and like, that looks interesting. And
I could do that. I could do it better.
well, that's the thing I always thought was, you see these things online and they look like crap. You know, they're right up. There's no reason they have to look like that.
You can get quality work.
They can look nice. They can be all sorts of pretty looking.
And that's why you're here, to bring quality to the BDSM community, to the kink community. If they want to find you online to find out more about your products or to have something made, is there a website?
I don't have a website, but do have a Facebook page.
Okay.
That's Fetish Millwork. Just Fetish Millwork on Facebook.
Facebook/Fetish Millwork.
Yep. And also you can reach me at fetishmillwork@gmail.com.
Fetishmillwork@gmail.com.
Yep.
So if you have any questions or if you have a special order you want.
Yep. Any ideas you may have.
Right. If you want to run something by you.
Yep.
That's where to go. We're here with Fran, the whip dancer. Her store is Canes for Pain. As you can see, we're surrounded by canes. How did you get into this?
I was dating a British guy and I made him a cane. He liked it and all his friends wanted some. Somebody said I should put them on eBay.
Okay.
And I did, and that was it. It took off.
And that's it. I'm new to this. I've never been to a fetish fair before. So if I was looking to buy a cane, what would you recommend?
Well, these are the beginner canes.
Okay.
They're 3 for $50. They come in a lot of different sizes and colors.
And colors, yes.
Yeah. My canes were on American Horror Story, the TV show,
It's like
for
something
one
out,
season.
like out of the Hobbit.
Yeah, yeah, they were used on TV. That was pretty cool. I do crown jewels with gemstones and silver,
Oh, very nice.
things like that. Seashell canes. I do a little bit of everything. Standard school canes. A little bit of everything.
Now, these are canes that I've heard of that you use them to hit. Now, what's the proper way that you will do that? For someone that's uninitiated like myself, what's the proper way?
Well, basically, you want to hit parallel to whatever you're hitting.
Okay.
And you don't want to extend too far beyond, or the cane will try to wrap and it might break. Or it
Okay.
might just mark you terribly.
So you're looking at like this part of the cane really,
Yeah.
and you just would hit. And what does that actually do? It just,
It puts a lot of sting and burn. Canes are known for their sting and burn.
okay.
And marks. They make really cool marks too.
And they make the marks. So if you're like into the marks, that's really cool. And if somebody is trying to find out more about canes and they want to reach you, or if they want to purchase something, is there a website they can go
Yes,
to?
my website is always open. Canesforpain.com. The 4 is the number 4.
So canes number 4, pain.com. That's really cool.
And I said, I want a way to reach that audience also, all those people.
A central point where everybody can come together.
And I thought, and I've got friends who are making, who are making bloggers and who were making sets, and they had no way for people to come and see their products. Like, that was in the days when you would send a self-addressed stamped envelope to get a catalog.
Right.
You know, but I mean, who's going to buy a course that you can't try on, right?
Exactly.
You know, that kind of stuff. You want to look at this stuff. You want to.
You want to touch it, taste it, feel it. You want to know what you're getting.
So I said, all right. Then, you know, and of course, given that there was almost no internet yet then, I mean, we literally just like put up flyers on phone poles in downtown Boston.
So it was almost secretive.
Yeah, well, it was
It was
like,
a huge
how do you-
secret
how do you-
society.
How do you get the word out? But the thing was, NLA New England was the organization at that time that later became the New England Leather Alliance. NLA New England was basically like, oh, we don't want to risk any money. We really, you know, they were afraid of doing something big in public.
Absolutely.
And I was a little frustrated with their sort of leadership. So I was like, okay, I'm going to run it. I'm going to finance it. I'll rent the hotel. I'll collect money from the vendors that will cover the expenses. All you guys have to do is stand at the door and collect the money from the people who come in.
Right, because that was the thing that that drew me to talking to you, was that you funded this out of your pocket.
Yeah,
The very first one out of your
Put it on my credit cards. I I
Those come in handy, huh?
I had no idea what I was getting myself
All right,
into
we
either.
are here with Kat. Could you explain to our viewers and listeners what Pony Play actually is?
Well, it's adults playing pony. It's really in a nutshell.
Yeah, because I noticed the blinders and the,
yes,
the
yep.
whole harnesses. And
Right, yeah. This is fairly elaborate custom-made tack that was done by Buck at the Waterhole.
Okay.
He's actually a licensed saddle maker who also makes tack for humanoid equines.
Okay.
But this is all completely solid. It works for pulling carts. Sort of structurally designed so the carts can be pulled up and down hills. Guarding is just one aspect of pony play. We have ponies that do show ponies and very fancy routines. There's just your basic workhorse ponies.
So basically, if a horse or a pony can do it, it can be interpreted, it can actually be put into this.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. And we have shows for award-winning perverts. These guys have won blue ribbons.
Congratulations to both of you.
Yes. Yeah. Pony play is a lot of fun, and the more ponies you get together doing it at the same time, the more fun it is. So when you get a large herd together, we're doing trainings and competitions. That's great.
So obviously this is enjoyable for everybody involved.
Oh yes, and it's a great spectator sport when we have the competitions, or if we're joining in the Pride Parade.
Oh wow, yeah. So there's like a sense of competition. There's actually people trying to win. What I'd like to know is how long have you been involved in this kind of pony play?
I've been involved in it since about 2000. I stumbled into it. Actually, I was invited to just a general play party down on Cape Cod, and the woman who was organizing the party, Mistress Lalique, turns out had been very instrumental in getting pony play started at kink events here on the East Coast through the 1990s. And everyone that was invited to her play party, she was also doing a pony play event in our backyard that afternoon, and everyone was welcome to come watch the pony event. I had no idea what it was, but I thought it would be a great spectator sport, so I went early and watched. It was a blast. And halfway through the afternoon, she handed me a pony and a lunch whip and said, "Here, you try it."
And that's all it took.
That's all it took. Yep. Yes.
You were hooked.
I was a
I
dance.
love it.
Was a dance major in college and a choreographer. I got them pointing their toes and stepping pretty in no time. Oh, kinky choreography! I like this.
Now, is there a certain etiquette, like as far as like when you are training or riding? Like, do you treat them as horses?
But these boys get into sort of pony headspace, and they don't like to talk very much when they're doing it. They whinny a lot.
So you would scratch?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. They like.
He's been nice. He
These
deserves
ponies like
it.
their scratches. Yes.
Good boy.
Some folks just do it as we're just dressing up and doing this because it's fun. Sort of Las Vegas.
This show should be a fun
Oh
aspect.
yeah, sort of Las Vegas chorus girl ponies are quite welcome too.
The other thing I'd like to know, really, because I'm just very curious, how do you acquire, I guess, your stable? Do they come to you? Do you come to them? Like, how do you find your stable?
It's like any type of scene relationship. There's any number of ways it can happen. I've been training ponies forever, going to events and training as many ponies as I could.
Okay.
Stormy was my first pony. He came to me already trained by Emily Reed from the Equus Eroticus Ranch down in Texas. But she was down in Texas, he was living up here, so I wound up taking him right here. And eventually, Emily still owns him, but I got him on a 100-year lease for $1.
Just to make it legal.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
So we've got the paperwork, and I gave him the $1 coin and cash on the barrel head.
Like, do they come up to you like at events like this and say, "I'm very interested in being a pony"? Like, do they do that?
Yes. In fact, usually at the winter flea, we have a large room set up for one day, which is the pony paddock, where we set up stables, we have stalls set up, we have loaner gear. Anyone that wants to try being a pony or try handling a pony, we teach all aspects of it.
So they get a try before you buy kind of thing.
Yes,
You,
yep.
you get an idea what you're in for and
Right.
you're into
Yes.
it. Oh, very cool. Now, if they want to get in touch with you or if you have a website or something you want to promote, is there a way they can get in touch with you?
There's a Yahoo group, Pony Up.
Okay.
Yep. Yahoo groups, Pony Up.
So you want the Yahoo groups Pony Up.
Right.
And they can find you.
Yes.
And actually get in touch with you about
Yeah,
becoming a
events are
pony
going on.
or-
Yeah. Well, or hopefully they'll find somebody else. I can't, own all of the ponies in the
Right, you
world as much
can't.
as I would like to. But we try to get folks hooked up with. Okay, you like to own a pony.
We
you
must
like to be a
share.
Pony. Yes. Yeah.
And then what happens is people that go to these events, they tell their friends, and the word of mouth spreads because it's not. Hey, I saw a flyer. I was actually there.
Right, exactly. And because it was in a Holiday Inn, people felt like they could walk in there.
Right.
You know,
it's a friendly environment. It came off as something they could approach.
Totally neutral ground, like if we done it at a gay bar, then only the gay men would go.
Right, it was very approachable. It was anybody could go.
Exactly. Anyone could
Even
go.
at that comfort zone.
And, and people just, some people came great dressed up, other people just come and, they're penny loafers in a cardigan sweater because, you're walking into a holiday.
Pretty much what we're seeing here today.
Yeah, it's very, it's unlike like the bar scene or the Fetish club scene, one like that. It's like it's a place where people can come and kind of learn about it, and get their feet wet, buy their stuff, and go back home without feeling like they needed to know a secret password, how to get in.
Exactly. No secret handshakes.
Right.
Right. And they'll show you, they demonstrate it. I mean, you're going to leave here with the knowledge of so that you don't hurt yourself or somebody else.
Right, exactly.
And that was the whole thing, is that I guarantee before this, people were hurting themselves.
Right.
Possibly killing themselves.
Right. Or they were just buying crappy products that they were, mail ordering.
Right.
Or mail
Yeah, you're sending money out and you're getting back whatever they send you.
Right, exactly.
You could be getting the cheapest stuff on the planet.
Or there was that people would go to the, like the adult bookstore where they have the videos and, whatever, and they'd have a little tiny fetish section where there'd be some cheap-ass, crappy, whatever, overpriced,
Right.
And they would go home and try it and be like, oh, that wasn't fun, that didn't work.
Right, because you get like a $90 flog here, you'd be paying like $300 for it, and it was cheap.
Right, and it would be falling apart. The
Right,
clothes
and
would
of
be
course,
falling off.
you're scared that you won't even report it.
Right,
So they get away with it. Here you can
So,
come back and say, hey, you ripped me off.
You go to the vendor and you say, hey, look at this. Like, some of these people there will give you a repair for life.
Right.
So, if you, like you gain a little weight and you need an adjustment thing, that
Right,
kind of
to
stuff.
help
It's
you out.
like, yeah.
That your product is going to last a long time. It's quality, and like they all have websites now, so
Right, exactly.
they're easy. You can contact them if there's a problem. We are here with Maxine Shaw from Not Your Grandmother's Linen. This is really unique. You sell home decor,
Erotic home decor.
erotic home decor.
That's right. So I do all of the design, all of the fabric design is original.
Yes.
We've got a couple of examples of fun erotic decor, or decorotica, some might say.
I like
We've
that.
got vinyl cuff pillows. On the back is a simple geometric design, so depending on who's coming over, you can just flip it around.
So when you're having a kink session, you're doing this. When the
Yep.
folks come over, you do a quick flip.
Exactly.
I like that.
Like a lot of us kind of like have reasons to change from one thing to another. So we've got geometric and then the flogger on the front. And we've got it in different coordinating colors.
Now, do you custom make them in colors too?
Yes, I can also do custom colors.
So if I want certain colors and fabrics,
That's
you can
right.
accommodate.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then here's another example. So this is the Lover's Bouquet pillow. It's an organic cotton sateen on the front.
Right.
So I try to keep the designs really subtle so it doesn't jump right out at you.
You have to look to see it.
Like my tagline is always racy, never raunchy. So again, it's the idea of decorating your home with something fun and sexy.
Right.
But depending on who's coming over, you always want to be tasteful as well.
This is like the Transformers. It's more than meets the eye.
I love that. A transformer.
Yeah, I love that. That's really cool. And they're very soft and comfortable.
And here's an example of a kitchen towel. So on the front, it's not a candelabra, but a mandelabra. With the phallic shape on the candle.
Of course.
We've got it in an apron also. Over here we have penis pot holders. Crocheted by an actual grandmother, by the way. We've got wine totes with the naked chefs in different colors.
And of course you have
The kitchen towel.
kitchen towel.
So here's a great example of the naked chef. So on the front, it's hey good looking. What you got cooking? With their little bums.
And that's so cute.
She's got a little tattoo on her bum
A
here.
little tramp stamp.
A little tramp stamp. I try to do different body types and different
Right.
ages.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. It's unique. And we have the male version as well. The women weren't just used for this, the males too.
We've got it with the males as well. And the little guy in the middle's got a heart on his rear.
For this choice. How long have you been doing this?
Just over 2 years. Just over 2 years. And I have an Etsy shop. I do all of the design myself, so I just start in my sketchbook, I start drawing, scan images in. All of the fabric is printed in North Carolina. I work with the seamstress in Haverhill, so she does all the production, I do the design.
And I gotta ask,
Yeah.
what got you into the erotica side of it?
Honestly, the backstory is that it all occurred to me in one flash. The name of the brand, Not Your Grandmother's Linen, the logo with the little face,
Yeah.
sort of like a retro face, surprised and shocked. And it really just came to me like all one flash of an idea, and I felt like I was compelled to just carry it out, and I'm working on tons of designs.
That's crazy, but it's actually really cool. And I would like to know if somebody out there watching this is saying, I want this stuff, or they have a design they want. Is there a website or a way to contact you?
Yes, anybody can contact me through Etsy. So the name of the Etsy shop is notyourgrandmothers.etsy.com. And again, my name is Maxine, so you can connect with me right through there. I have a Gmail address, notyourgrandmother@gmail.com.
Publishing my own books, over 20 years ago, because mainstream publishing just wouldn't publish BDSM really at all.
And now they can't get their hands on it. They want it
Well,
now.
that's the funny thing. So 50 Shades of Grey is like
It opened the doors.
It opened the doors for everybody. And now all these publishers who for 20 years have been telling me, no, you're too kinky for us, you're too kinky for us. My next book is coming out from Hampshire, which is one of the big 6 publishers. So it'll be out in August. It's called Slow Surrender.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, so the ebook is out now, and it's like, the funny thing about 50 Shades of Grey is that it's actually not that kinky.
This is the real 50 Shades of Grey.
Real 50 Shades of Grey, exactly. So-
Now, if they want to contact you about your books, how will they do that?
Well, if you want to talk to me about books,
Okay.
look me up at CeciliaTan.com. Google Cecilia Tan, you'll find me. I'm very easy to find, and it's just going to keep growing. It's just going to keep growing.
I know it is.
Mortal fear, that voice so clear through broken walls, that scream I hear.
All right, well, that is the Fetish Fair Flea Market. I am having a total blast. I have been floored. I have seen things I've never seen before, but it's very interesting, and I'm having a great time. And if you are into the fetish scene, or if you've thought about it, you definitely want to check out the website above. Let them know that I sent you. They love knowing that. And come check it out for yourself. I guarantee that you will be amazed and very happy that you did. I also want to let you know that my show, Bottoms Up, Appetite for Discussion, is on every Saturday evening, at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, live on unregularradio.com. It's also rebroadcast on cnuradio.com every Monday evening at 6:30 p.m. I want to thank my affiliates, as always, Unregular Radio, CNU Rock Radio, freemassmedia.com, and Outlaw Radio Network. As always, I'm Ashley Bottoms, and remember, people, keep your enemies close, but keep Ashley closer. Until next time. Bye. Yeah. Woohoo!
Little sister, come to your brother. Unchain me, sister. Love is with your brother.
Hey, this girl can take a beat, let me tell you.